Now at 10, this is Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thanks for joining us for the Fox 61 News at 10. I'm Brent Harden.
And I'm Sarah Sanchez. The night before Thanksgiving and the roads have been busy all day.
Whether you just arrived at your destination tonight or you're getting ready to head out tomorrow, the roads are going to be packed.
We have a live look now at the roads along the shoreline. Right now we're looking at I-95 southbound in Milford near West River Road and Orange Avenue. Things seem to be moving at a really good pace right now, not too backed up or anything like that, which means probably everyone got to their destination.
Less crowded than it was earlier today, that's for sure. While the travelers are dwindling out there, others are just hitting the roads tonight to go out for drinks or enjoy time with friends at football games. Fox 61's Kay Pattyfoot spoke with restaurant managers on how they will try to keep patrons safe.
For many, the Wednesday before Thanksgiving is spent preparing food. But for others, many in West Hartford will be enjoying a night out at bars like El Santo and Savoy. Wednesday before Thanksgiving is considered by many to be the biggest drinking day of the year. And bars and restaurants are getting ready.
Tonight we have 2 DJs. Tonight we have a live music all around the restaurant. We are expecting about over 300 people or a little bit more than that.
And in nearby West Hartford Center, they are expecting big crowds too.
8 p.m. we start with a bouncer at the door. We have on probably 2 times as much staff, just so everyone's vigilant. We get a lot of the younger kids out here, so IDs is a huge one to be checking tonight and just making sure everyone's drinking responsibly.
Parents are also making sure their kids are safe Wednesday night. Amy Greaves has a 17-year-old and says she's making sure she has her phone on her while out tonight.
And that she is home at her curfew. We don't want her driving out too late because we know that this can be a difficult night for all drivers, but especially the young drivers.
Others are back home attending their alma mater's annual football game, many of which were pushed back to Wednesday instead of Thanksgiving morning because of the rain in the forecast.
We have plans for Friendsgiving, having fun, spending time with each other, especially when people are in college. We all start to miss each other, and it's a good time to see each other and have a good time.
If you are going out, expect to see a large police presence.
At the door, everybody makes sure that everybody comes with a physical ID. We don't allow anybody to come with a picture ID.
Bartenders will also be paying attention to patrons.
All the bartenders are ready for the crowd. Every single bartender there are going to be checking and paying attention on how much the customers are consuming, so that way we are not going to let anybody to go home in bad conditions.
While you're out enjoying time with friends, if you notice you're too intoxicated to drive, utilize apps like Uber and Lyft to get home safely. In West Hartford, Kay Pattyfoot, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
Thank you, Kay. It's a big night. Hope everyone stays safe. To breaking news now in West Hartford, a person is in the hospital after being hit by a vehicle. It happened near Sedgwick and Cornell Roads just before 6:45 tonight. Police say the pedestrian has serious injuries. The driver remained on scene and is cooperating with police. The road in the area is closed right now as police investigate. Turning to the weather now, expect a rainy start to your Thanksgiving celebration tomorrow.
Let's check in with meteorologist Sam Sampuri for a first look at the forecast. When's the rain going to start, Sam?
It'll start about 5 or 6 o'clock tomorrow morning, Sarah. And you can see it's already raining in Cleveland, Ohio, Cincinnati, getting into western Pennsylvania. Some snow reported at Bradford, Pennsylvania. You got a little bit on the northern fringe of this. A lot of this is not hitting the ground. It's going to take a while to moisten up the atmosphere there. And therefore, that's why we're thinking the rain really won't start up here until early tomorrow morning, say 5, 6 o'clock. Now, it looks like it's snowing out here, Scranton, but so far we have cloudy skies. Right now across the region, it could snow. 29 in Somers, 30 Vernon, 39 in Avon, though, 34 New Hartford, 28 in Winstead. Temperatures in the lower and middle 30s along the shore. There are some areas below freezing, so early tomorrow morning could start out a little icy mix. And you could see that 3, 4 o'clock, and we're going to get some scattered light showers and then steadier rain, although there could be a mix of snow and sleet for a while in the morning. Not looking for a big accumulation. Temperatures for your Thanksgiving are going to hold in the 40s. It's basically a raw and rainy day. Enjoy your dinner inside. Coming up, I will detail your Friday forecast. We'll talk about the weekend and how cold will it get into December. Details in a few minutes, guys.
All right, Sam, thanks. And there are so many ways to travel this Thanksgiving. Down by the shoreline, thousands of people are hitting the roads to get to the airport and take a flight.
Yeah, and Fox 61's Julie LeBlanc caught up with them on their way to see family at Tweed New Haven Airport.
While it's inherently less busy here at Tweed New Haven Airport with only one airline operating out of here for now, there's still been a steady stream of travelers coming through here, and that is something travel forecasters believe will certainly be the case for the next few days, not only at Connecticut airports, but on our roadways too. For many, the start of the Thanksgiving holiday usually comes with some sort of travel. At Tweed New Haven Airport, the terminal is bustling with people flying to see family.
The only thing I worry about is turbulence.
Jaden Durant is headed to Puerto Rico to watch his sister play basketball.
I feel like it's some of an achievement that I feel like I have to be there supporting her and my family just to see like how far we came.
It's a different way for him to spend Thanksgiving with the same values at heart.
I feel like it's a time to really like get with your family and be grateful for everything that you have up until this point in your life.
Time to be with family, you know, food, but mostly family.
Daisy Rivera is also headed to the island to start a new tradition with her crew this year.
This is going to be the first year that I don't have all of my daughters with me, so I'm just trying something new, something different.
Something AAA spokesperson Tracy Noble says more and more people are doing.
People are taking this week as a vacation week, and with hybrid work schedules, people can work from their destination.
But in the face of change, Noble says one thing remains. Most people choose to drive to their destination.
We don't get too many road trips like this, where we get together like this. So grateful to have my wife and my daughters with me. So that's the bonus of holiday.
So whether they're fueling up their cars or boarding an airplane, almost everyone is willing to go the extra mile for family.
Being together is the best part. Where, when, doesn't matter.
Now, while AAA expects 90,000 Connecticut neighbors to take flight this week, they're predicting around 730,000 people will be driving. If that is the case for you, Noble says the busiest times out on Connecticut roadways will be Sunday and Monday. We're here in New Haven at Tweed. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.
All right, Julia, thank you. We have an update from Plymouth now. We now know the name of the woman who died last night in a crash involving multiple vehicles, including a DOT truck. 35-year-old Amelia Scarlett Lee of New Britain died at the scene. The crash happened around 3:30 at the intersection of Route 72 and Bemis Street. The area was closed for several hours and then reopened. We still haven't heard of any other injuries, and the investigation is ongoing.
Police in New Haven are investigating a shooting in the Hill neighborhood. This happened on Plymouth Street. They tell us a 38-year-old woman was shot. She is expected to survive. Police are not sharing her name, though. We're also not getting word on a suspect tonight. We'll update you as soon as we learn more from police.
A former Meriden school employee is accused of sending inappropriate text messages to a middle school student. Police say Tamara Johnson, a former climate specialist at Lincoln Middle School, was arrested last week on risk of injury charges. Police say the original report came in October and was investigated further. Johnson was released on bond.
Police are investigating a deadly crash in New Canaan. Investigators say Frank Brantner was driving on Route 15 northbound yesterday when he hit the car in front of him. That set off a chain reaction. Brantner was taken to the hospital where he died. One of the other drivers was taken to the hospital with only minor injuries.
And 3 people face charges for allegedly trafficking fake ecstasy pills and firearms in New Haven County. According to court documents, Lindsay Edwards, Matthew Santos, and Paris Huckabee were involved in a drug trafficking organization. Investigators found pills pressed to look like ecstasy when they were actually opioids similar to fentanyl. They pleaded not guilty in court yesterday. They could serve at least 5 years in prison if convicted.
A Chester man will serve 2 years behind bars for stealing more than $2 million from Hoffman's Gun Center when he used to work there. Evan Bobson worked at the Newington business, but according to court documents, he would disconnect the cameras in the store and steal thousands of dollars at a time in cash. Between 2016 and 2023, Bob Zinn and his ex-spouse deposited more than $2 million into their personal bank accounts. He also didn't report the stolen money in tax returns.
Well, Connecticut's Democratic Party chair, Nancy DiNardo, will not seek re-election this January. DiNardo is one of the longest-serving chairs for the state's Democratic Party. She was first elected in 2005 and served until 2015. She took a break and then returned in 2020. Governor Lamont is endorsing Danbury Mayor Roberto Alves as the next chairman. The Democratic State Central Committee will vote on a new chairman when DiNardo officially steps down in January.
Well, new here at 10, a horse rescue and sanctuary in Avon's thankful for new roofs on some of their barns, all thanks to generous donations. This is at U.S. Horse Welfare and Rescue. First from Skyway Roofing out of North Haven. They gifted the labor. ABC Supply out of West Haven, they donated the shingles. And AJ West in Cheshire, they donated the dumpster. Takes a village. Well, the owner of Skyway Roofing says his wife Deborah is a big animal lover. She saw a post on social media asking for a roof donation. They say they love to help their community. The sanctuary is also running a holiday giving campaign to feed the horses through the winter. We have a link at fox61.com.